Hey, it's Dave from WeUseThat.com doing another water test. I've got a lot of stuff here on the table today. And today we are taking a look at the self-balance pH stick reader as well as some old school paper test sticks. You may have seen these at the doctor's office. They may take urine samples from you, dip this in just to kind of get your pH level. Ladies, you probably use these more often than guys. We don't really need to pee on sticks all that often. Especially if you're pregnant going in for your routine checkups. This is the kind of stuff they check out. But what we're doing today is taking a look at two different methods of checking pH levels, not only in your water, but you can also use it to check your saliva. You can also use it, as I mentioned before, to check your urine. Two different products, both from Self Balance. Self with a pH, because we're checking our pH level. So a little trickery on the words that they do there. You get a box of essentially their litmus paper tests. You get a box of these with 120 tests in there. These are about $10 on Amazon. The stick, which again can be used essentially infinite numbers of times, about $16. So they really, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, yeah, $10 for this box is great, but for just $6 more, you're going to get an unlimited use stick. Pretty awesome. So what we're going to do today is check out a bunch of different waters. We've done water tests like this before, so we're going to test it out again. We've got, starting from this side going over, we've got regular tap water right here. Then we also use filtered water in a 5-gallon jug, which we have that here. We're also going to add some lemon to that same exact jug water. So there we go. We're going to add a little bit of water there. See what that does to the pH of the water. And we'll just throw the whole thing in there. Then we also have some Fiji water, which I believe has a pH of 7.7. Then this brand new core hydration water, which is one of our favorite kinds of water. This one has a pH of 7.4, so we're also going to check that out as well. And then once we're done with that, we're going to take probably either the tap water or the filtered water and add some pH drops to see how that affects the readings as well. So we're going to kind of go through here. What's nice about the stick is the fact that it just gives you a number readout and you know the pH right away. Whereas these old school water tests, there is a key on the box. You have to go ahead and match the color of the stick to the key on the back of the box, which I found kind of hard to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dip all the sticks into the water now and just get a quick reading on all these waters. They just essentially say dip them in and then let them sit out for a couple seconds and you'll get your reading. And it's crazy, I'm seeing all these different colors right off the bat of how different these waters actually are from one another. So lastly, we're going to do the new core water. There we go. And wow, I'm pretty amazed at the difference in these waters. What I'll do is I'll take a snapshot and I'll put a picture up of what this really looks like if I can. I'm not sure if I can. I'm going to do this real quick, but we've got a whole range of different colors. So let's take a look, kind of starting again with the tap water. We're going with a higher pH level. Maybe, see, it's just so hard to really get a good gauge of these colors, which is why I don't like the strips, because the gradient on what's a shade of an orange to the shade of a yellow is so minuscule and it's so hard to actually tell on the colored strips that it's really tough. The Fiji water, though, almost has a very dark hint, has a definitely higher pH. So even though this core hydration says it has a pH of 7.4, the readout on the stick really isn't showing that high of a pH. It looks more like, I would say almost like a 5.5, so definitely a lot lower than what's being advertised. But let's go through, and now what we're going to do is we're going to just take the stick, drop it in the water, and it should just give us an instant readout of the pH. So right off the bat, our regular tap water is about 8.03. So regular tap water, let's just say a pH of 8, which is pretty high pH for tap water. Our filtered water, just slightly lower at 7.7. So again, still getting a decent number of pH from these waters. The lemon water, again, that lemon really shooting that pH down because of that acid. So it's dipping down actually below 3, so it's at 2.97. So that lemon definitely having a toll on the water and how it affects the pH. So something to really think about. So if you're trying to maintain a level pH, lemon water is definitely going to have an effect on you. That Fiji water now, actually relatively low still as well. Oh, it's going back up. And that's at hovering around 6.2, slowly, gradually going up. But it's, let's see. Yeah, it's not even going past 6.5. And lastly, again, the chore, which has an advertised pH of 7.4, reading out on this at 6.6 as well. So again, both the chore water and the Fiji water having an advertised pH of 7.4 for the chore and 7.7 for the Fiji, both coming in around 6.5, give or take a tenth of a point. So whether or not this reader is true to the pH level, or these readings, that the readings that they advertise on these may be slightly skewed, I'm not too sure. Of course, I'm also dipping this reader in without really giving a full dry. So let me give it a quick shake just to double check real quick, and let's see if we can get a different reading on that Fiji water. Again, this is advertised at 7.7. Yeah, we're getting a much higher reading now, getting close to 7, just peaking out at like, there it goes, right to 7, and it's not moving now. So Fiji topping out at 7. Again, advertised, it says 7.7. The boxes could be, or excuse me, the bottle may say 7.7, but based on the bottling techniques, I bet that would vary from bottle to bottle. And again, the core, yes, we're getting a much more solid reading. This one now at 7.14. So, I mean, not right on the money. So I would probably say it's still probably 7.4 in this bottle. So this reader may be a little off, but it's pretty close. So you could definitely go ahead, check your water level, pH levels in your water with this. I would not suggest dipping this into a cup of urine or anything like that. That's where I would say these sticks would come in hand. Again, if you want to get the sticks, they're about $10 on Amazon. These sticks, or the electronic stick, I should say, $16 on Amazon. If you want to get either one of these, I will put a link down below in the description. Of course, if you want to see more of our full reviews, be sure to subscribe to our channel, and of course, visit us online at weusethat.com. For now, I've got some water to drink. Have a great day.